Forget a pen, nary a pencil. Viktor Hovland on Sunday making his way about Olympia Fields with a stamp that read the number 3. 12 in total, including 8 coming home. The lone 4, a birdie at number 15. Viktor Hovland sprinting through an open door and claiming the BMW Championship. And for more, we head into the Super Tower, where CBS lead golf analyst Trevor Immelman joins us with his perspective on a performance nothing short of historic. Trevor, you had a front row seat to it. 61, 12 threes, a course record. With the context of this moment as well, how do you go about putting into words what we just witnessed out of Viktor Hovland?
Yeah, Joe, it's very difficult. I mean, that was some impressive stuff from the winner, Viktor Hovland, but Scheffler, Fitzpatrick, a bunch of players that were just throwing everything they had at it. And for Hovland to come through with 8 threes in the final 9 holes is just sublime. For us, it was the best round that we've seen all season. He agreed when he spoke to Amanda afterwards. He said that's probably the best round of his life. And his 5th win now, a big-time win. 2nd big-time win this season, having won that playoff at the Memorial as well. So Viktor Hovland is here in a big way, and who knows, maybe he can walk away with the FedEx Cup next week.
It immediately goes into the canon of great rounds in a city that has offered many. And as we look forward to what Viktor Hovland may be capable of, it feels like even more. The major moment, inevitable. This summer, such a leap forward for Hovland, Trevor. We sat at the back of the range in Scottsdale and watched what looked like a man searching for something back in February. Today, a course record, a trophy on a centuries-old track. How can a stretch like this alter the trajectory of, let's not go too big here, but of a career?
Yeah, look, for sure. He's been trending in the right direction for a long period of time. He was a great amateur. He was a great college player at Oklahoma State. He's come onto the scene. He's made the Tour Championship every year that he has been on the PGA Tour. So he's been one of the players that we've spoken about for a long time. But the knock has always been, hey, you know, does he get enough wins? Can he do it on the big-time courses, on the biggest stage? But now he's starting to show us that. He's thrown his hat in the ring at some major championships. Hasn't quite walked away with that W yet there, but like I say, 2 massive wins for him against stacked fields this week at the BMW Championship and at the Memorial. And you just look at the consistency with which he plays. One of 3 players this year that didn't miss a cut. He has so many tools available to him, and the work that he's done with his coach Joe Mayo, going back to see Joe Mayo work on his game. They've shored up some of the small little issues. He's always been a great ball striker, but that has improved even more. And now the short game. Short game really has been able to bail him out when he doesn't quite have his A game tee to green. We saw that up and down he made at 15, the par 5 today from a really awkward stance. Then the putts he makes at 17 and 18. Viktor Hovland has it all, and it's going to be a blast for us to watch him over the next couple or decade or more. Certainly.
It is a name brand win for a name brand player. You mentioned Scottie Scheffler earlier. Post a Sunday 66, you still lose by 2. Still pole position heading to East Lake as he was a year ago. Is there anything to take from the experience last year where he falls short to Rory McIlroy, or even here on Sunday where he falls short to Viktor Hovland? What does he take away from those types of moments as he tries to wipe the slate clean, take that 10 under post, and do the best he can with it?
Yeah, that's a great question. He's going to obviously have some experience, having started the Tour Championship last season in the same spot. It's obviously a little different to what players are normally used to. You know, you've just got the 30-man field. You've got that staggered start. And so he'll probably use that experience to his advantage. It's a long week. A lot can happen. Remember, Rory McIlroy started a few strokes back last season, made a triple on his first hole, still found a way to win the tournament. So you've got to stay patient with this game. You never know what's going to get thrown at you. But interesting day for Scheffler. You know, he had some momentum. He made so many putts early on the front 9, and then all of a sudden, when it really mattered on the back, the putter just dried up on him. Thinking about where he opened the door a little bit at 15 and 16. 15, he was right up short of the green at the par 5. Wasn't able to get it up and down. 16, he hit a beauty in there with the 7-iron. Couldn't make it from about 10 or 12 feet. So another great week for Scottie Scheffler. He's wanting to win much more. He's in contention, seems like every time he tees it up. But still in this position, he's got to find a way to keep focusing on the positives. Still an opportunity for him to win the biggest prize next week and get that FedEx Cup trophy.
Well, it is certainly a day and a round that will not soon be forgotten. Trevor, we appreciate you offering your words to it here on CBS Sports HQ.
Thank you.
Another look at that sterling scorecard. 61 with a bogey. Can we frame it that way as well? A bogey there at the par 4 7th, but after that, circles aplenty as Viktor Hovland hoists one of the biggest trophies at the FedEx Cup playoffs, the greatest, lowest round that is at a FedEx Cup playoff event with a Sunday 61, your champion in Chicago.